Ha ha! What's going on? It's your boy Ski. And today we have a banger daily market news analysis. So without any further ado, let's bring the action and let me make sure that we are in fact live. And it looks like we are in fact live. All right, let's get into it, y'all. So we've had a moment. To just let the markets just breathe for a bit. Let the markets just chill for a bit. To see what is what. To see what is real. To see what is here to stay. And I will give you guys my full analysis on what I think is up with the cryptocurrency market. So, and I'm going to go over some things that I'm seeing. I'm going to go over some price charts. I said in my video that X, Y, and Z needed to happen for Bitcoin. And if X, Y, and Z did not happen, then Bitcoin is broken. And when I say that, people are like, oh, bro, Bitcoin never got hacked. I'm like, listen, I love Bitcoin. I'm wearing a freaking Bitcoin hat right now. I love Bitcoin. Bitcoin was the genesis. Bitcoin is the beginning. The king. Appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you too. Bitcoin is the king. Bitcoin was the genesis. Bitcoin was the beginning, the alpha, the omega, the sun of the market. It moved the entire market just like the sun. When it goes up, it gives the entirety of the world energy. Okay? But that being said, some of the things that I've seen in the cryptocurrency markets, this does not look like a simple 80%, 85% correction, and then, it's back on. Sayonara. To me, Bitcoin looks like we are in a, whoops, I clicked on the wrong thing. It looks like this is where we're at. This is the beginning of Bitcoin until the 2021 peak right here. And I believe where we're at right now is here. So we're looking for an A, B, C correction on a long term. This will take years, if not a decade, to play out. But the B correction, I'm seeing Bitcoin 38,000 to 40,000. This could be the new, this could be a few months from now. This could be a couple years from now. But the C correction, based on the charts, we're looking at $3,000 Bitcoin. The things that are different with this, like what I think is happening right here, okay? So if you just align the charts with like fundamentals and what's going on, right? So this is what I think is happening. In the beginning of in the beginning of the internet, there was AOL, there was Yahoo, they were the king, the beginning, the genesis, all of that. Okay, so Yahoo is still here. But like, who the hell uses Yahoo? Who uses Yahoo? And that's what I think is going to happen with Bitcoin, because I think that there is better technology. And I think that there's faster coins. So I think that Bitcoin is going to get passed by another coin. It could be XRP. It could be Ethereum. It could be BNB. But I think Bitcoin and the market cap is going to get passed. And this is why. Okay. So let's go from the beginning of Bitcoin until now, and I'll show you what I'm seeing. So this is the 200-week moving average. This is the only time prior to what just happened that we ever even peaked below the 200-week moving average, okay? And if you look, every single candle, and I'm on the 12-hour. This isn't even let me go on the daily. Whoops. Okay, so every single candle right here that wick below the C19, they were all just touching it. They came below, the body was below, all of that, but they were just touching it, okay? So that was a crazy climactic, culminating event from the head and shoulders way down. violent spring up out of here. That's exactly what that was. Here we touched it, well on top of it, and then that's pretty much it. From the beginning, we have been well on top of this 200-week moving average on Bitcoin. Okay? Right now, we are not even close. It's not even like, oh, we're touching it, we're flirting. No, like we're not even close to this 200-week moving average. And this has never happened before. So to be like, it's just an 85% correction, it's like, okay, maybe that is true. But for me, this is an ABC correction. And this was the first leg down. The A, come back up here, literally right at the 0.5 fib of 40,000. B, and then work our way down to this $3,000-$4,000 until, years we work our way out of there. That's how I see it personally playing out. I could be wrong. I would happily and gladly be wrong. But this is how I see Bitcoin playing out. I don't see Ethereum. Like, Ethereum looks strong as hell to me. BNB looks strong as hell to me. Like, BNB didn't even come near the June lows. Like, here's the June lows for BNB. It's not even like, it's still in the same channel that it's been since. It's literally just came back and backtest this parallel channel. So BNB looks strong. Ethereum looks fine. Like, even Dogecoin. Like, even Dogecoin is still well above these June lows over here. So yeah, so what I think is going to happen based off of that, yo, my guy, what's good? What is good? Be like water. I love your name, by the way. CZ built a beast with BNB. I agree. Like, as far as long-term fundamental project that is going to be here for the next 10, 20, 30 years, is there a better one than, and look at this. This kind of looks like a reverse little head and shoulders here. Who knows? But yeah, like, as far as something like it, and dude, like, well above this 200-week move, like, not even flirting with it. So this is what I'm seeing, man. Like, if you go on based on the charts, based on the sentiment, I would gladly be wrong. I'm perfectly happy to be wrong. But if you look at it right now, Ethereum, based off of market cap, needs to go to 2,400, basically. 2,400, and Bitcoin stay the same, and that would be a dethroning of Bitcoin. I think BNB could do it. It's not that far behind. BNB to like 1,000 would do that. And then XRP to like, probably like XRP to like $3 would dethrone Bitcoin. So like all of those things could happen. Like, I still think Bitcoin is, it's not like, oh, Bitcoin's going to zero, but I just see like, AOL, Yahoo was here forever. And like, who the hell uses Yahoo now? And that's sort of what I'm seeing based on the charts, based on Elliott wave theory, Wyckoff method. I'm seeing like Bitcoin is going to get dethroned in this next bull run because Ethereum looks good. BNB looks good. XRP looks amazing. Even Dogecoin. Like, I don't have Dogecoin. I don't hold Dogecoin, but Dogecoin looks good. Polygon looks fine. Like, Polkadot looks fine. Solana looks like death. I wouldn't touch Solana with a 10-foot pole. Chainlink looks fine. Like, but Bitcoin does not look good. Bitcoin looks weak to me. Bitcoin does not look good. It looks weak to me. It's well below the 200-week moving average. And it had many, many signs of a bottom being in back here on June. With the 200, with the 50 and the 100 crossing. Every time that they happened in the past, the bottom was in. Every time that the RSI got to this crazy low down here. Let's look at this. on the weekly, I think it was. Every time it got well below right here. So right here was the bottom. Right here was the bottom. And right here I thought was the bottom too in June. Based off of RSI, based off of like the 50 crossing the 100, based off of the 200 week moving average. Like all of these things were pointing to me of being a bottom. So now with all those things sort of getting invalidated, is it possible that, hey, yeah, like it's as simple as 85% down to, 11,000 and whoop, here we go, back to the bull market? Yeah, like it's possible. But, I mean, Richard Hart even said it, 11K and pray. And that's what I'm seeing, like, for Bitcoin. Damn it, man. I hate it when I do this shit. How about that? Fucking nailed it, though. 80K and pray. Or 11K and pray. Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing on the charts. I'm seeing like BNB could dethrone Bitcoin. So could Ethereum. So could XRP. Those look like the most likely candidates. And that's just what I see. I'll gladly be wrong, but this is what I'm seeing. Bitcoin looks like dog shit on the charts. And pretty much everything else. Like, let's look at Link here. Why do people sleep on Chainlink? I have no idea. Chainlink is strong. Fundamental. It's in my top 10. I stack Chainlink every single week. In fact, I had a friend who I did a good in service for, and he said, "Do you take crypto?" And I said, "Hell yeah, I take crypto." And he was like, "Oh, I got Ethereum." And then it turns out his Ethereum was locked up. And I looked at his portfolio and I said, "Link, that one." Yeah. So my guy, shout out to him. If he's watching, he paid me in Link for doing a good in service. Yep, Link looks perfectly fine. Again, it's below the 200, but this hasn't been a rule for Link. But it's still above the, it's still well above the June lows over here. And then why I say this for Ethereum, or sorry, not Ethereum, but Bitcoin, like this has been a rule for Bitcoin. And so is it possible that, hey, it's just like, oh, it's whatever? Yeah, it's possible. But what I'm seeing though is like it's uncharted territory. It's uncharted territory. Chainlink is a beast. That is 100% true. So yeah, like he paid me in Chainlink. I love Chainlink. Chainlink is a sleeping giant for sure. Chainlink, HBAR, Algorand, XDC, Quant, XRP, those BNB, those are my favorites. Polygon, Ethereum, those are my favorites. Let's look at Matic. Like, dude, Matic is not even in the same, like, Matic's still above the 236. Crazy. And then, like, Quant is already out of there. Just, like, Quant today is just already out of this blood moon little energy here. So, I think that this is the bottom, man. I'm keeping my eye on December, this December lunar eclipse. We could have one more little shakeout. But I had 20% USDC. I had it, and I have deployed most of that back into the market. Where's Quant? Where is Quant? My brain is not working. The hell is Quant? Whatever. Like, dude, Quant's already out of here. It like already had this violent wick, and Quant's like, all right, yep, that was cool. It was nice getting back down here just to see if we really had support, but this is a strong ass candle right here on Quant. That looks like a spring to me. Back tested this area, this huge level of trading. We'd want to see it get through this channel here for sure, 125. But you like to see that, like a small candle and then an even bigger candle. You would love to see a body candle above the 236 here at 130 on Quant. And Quant, that would very well just be a damn spring for Quant. And then probably the next level, yeah, like Quant could be in the next, literally, how long did this take to play out? $50 days. So 2 months. Like literally in the next 2 months, Quant could be at like $270. You heard it here first. ISO coins are solid. Take a deep dive into Radix and Arch Block. I think you'll like these. Yeah. I live in a... Let me reset my camera real quick. So I live in an and world, you know, not an or world, but so I think it's and this and that. But so yeah, I'll take a look into them. I'll definitely take these. Theta is definitely fire. I agree 100%. Let's look at Theta and Crow. So I will say, while we're looking at the Theta charts, I will say on Crow, also like, look, RSI crossed the upside on, just to point this out. What is it? What are we looking at? Yeah, Quant already. Like RSI to the upside in well oversold territory. So we definitely want to keep our eyes on this. Literally, like I'm telling you, like in the next 2-3 months, it could be at $270. RSI crossed the upside. We were in overbought territory, and now we're in oversold territory very, very quickly. So, yeah, I'll say about Crow, I honestly, this is how I would do this, okay? So, like Crow, I would not have any money on exchanges, okay? I think that all this stuff is FUD with Crow, personally, but I would not risk having money on there anyways. Okay, so the first 3 rules of investing are: rule number 1, do not lose money. Rule number 2, see rule 1. And rule number 3 is to see rule number 2. So the first 3 rules of investing are don't lose money. Okay, so there's no need to take unnecessary risk. And if there seems like there's FUD, it should be investigated. If you have money on Crow, you should put it on MetaMask. You should put it on your ledger. You should put it on Hashpack, whatever it is. Not your keys, not your crypto. We've learned this lesson over and over and over and over and over again throughout the bear market. So I'll say that before I say this. I think that all this stuff with Crow is FUD. Crow on the charts is still holding this level back here. Now, if it breaks through there, Crow could be dead. Now, Crow has been just crapping the bed all bear market, in my opinion. But they're still one of the biggest exchanges in the United States. And they don't seem like they're over leveraged to me. They seem like they also fundamentally want to show what is on their balance, just the same as BNB. If I were to use any exchange, I would use BNB. How I use my exchanges is I put money on them, I buy the crypto, and then I transfer the crypto off. That's how I use the exchanges. I never hold more than $1,000 on any exchange at any given time. But that's how I do it. You can do whatever you like. So let's look at Theta. That's just my little rant on. Oh, so I'm looking at Crow here. It held this point here. very much. We're looking like, honestly, dude, on Crow, we're getting an RSI cross to the upside. The MACD is kind of rounding out here. You would like to see this pop green real quick. That would be amazing. In the short term, probably fill this out to the 236 on 27 cents. Might be a good place to de-risk. Beyond that, 40 cents. In 2025, Crow could go as high $2.40, and if it wants to go absolutely crazy, oh, look at that, 33333. Literally, okay, I'm calling it. That's where Crow's going in 2025. $3.33. That's where it's going. Mark it down, but take profit, okay? That's just a silly guy in his basement. Take profit. The key word: de-risk. Do not lose money and take profit and take profit and take profit, and then yet again take profit. Let's look at theta. Let's look at theta. So that's how I feel. That's my gut feeling that all this is it's FUD. Because what did they do? They sent $400 million to the wrong place, and they got They got 390 back. Whatever. They paid a stupid tax. But fundamentally, like, has anything changed about Crow yet? I don't think so. Are they in the likes of FTX? It's possible, and I wouldn't risk it if they are. You know, it's possible that they are. So, like, there's no need to take unnecessary risk. Ooh, theta. What's up, girl? Yeah. Theta 2, like, just had a cross to the upside. And, like, the MACD is really wanting to pop green here. So, theta is due for a little rally. Like, I don't know where she's going to go to. Probably 120. Where are we at right now? We're at 89 cents. So, like, 120 to the upside, 125 in the very short term on theta. And then beyond that, $2.40. I would look to de-risk probably around $6 on theta. And if theta wants to go crazy in 2025, you're looking at $54. Like, none of these charts look like that bad. Like, theta looks fine, Link looks fine, ADA looks fine. Like, all these charts look fine. But the one that doesn't look fine to me is Bitcoin. Like, Bitcoin's chart looks like dog shit. BNB looks strong as hell. Like, BNB Quant looks like so strong. Like, I think that Quant in the upcoming, hopefully you bought the dip, bro, because if you did, you're already up. Hopefully you bought the dip on I know some of you guys have been like begging, like, bro, your boy Ski, where is it going? Are we ever going to see below $100 Quant? And I was saying, like, I think we could get back here to 130. I said it's possible. That was, like, just being honest. Like, this is what I said on the live stream when I was asked. When it was right here, it was at $220. I was asked, do I think it can get back below 100? And I said probably 120 is where I could see it back testing to. I said it's possible to 100 because it's a huge cluster of trading. Well, we got to 100. So hopefully you with the conviction on what you were asking for, you went ahead and bought the dip. I know that I bought me some Quant down here because I love Quant, and I still think that this is a decent price to buy Quant. We'll probably back test off of this. Dude, already up 30%. Crazy. SLM. I got you, fam. Let me just do Quant real quick. We'll probably back test off the 236 at 130 and then come back here and make like a little W and work our way up on out of here. If that happens, like $270 on Quant in the next probably like 90 days. I could see that. Now in 2025, quant is gonna go to like 1400. Believe it. So SLM, I got you. Let's see SLM. All right. Okay. So SLM. The fuck is this? Is this like a? Is this a stable coin? Oh, why does it sell sideways? That's crazy. It held the June lows. I think that's good. What in the world? This is like the craziest chart I've ever seen. What in the hell? Dude. Oh. In December, we got one shot. I see it dipping one more time under 80. I can see it. Also, like, my sentiment is we have one more giant dip. We'll probably, like, okay, so here's the market. Here's my prediction for the market. We just came way down here. It's going to cool off, and we're going to kind of work our way out of here into the December eclipse, right? And then we're going to have one more. Maybe it goes below here. Maybe it goes to here. It doesn't matter. But that is the last one, in my opinion. The December eclipse. I've had my eye on this November eclipse for the past 6 months. I had video proof, video evidence documented. So this December eclipse, I think, is going to be the last time. The last time. So yeah, quant could get below $90 again. It could happen for sure. And I think if it's going to happen, that December eclipse is when it's going to happen. Dude, I don't know what in the world. This is the craziest chart I've ever seen. This looks like a stable coin or like just straight bots. Like, what is going on with this coin? Automatic rally, probably like $2.10. $3.30. I would take profit. The 0.5 is $6.16. If it wants to go crazy, $39. Yeah, that's where I see the market going. This could have been it, though. Honestly, this could be it. So I wouldn't like guarantee. I would definitely be dollar cost averaging, especially on like a lot of these coins are way still low. Like Ethereum looks juicy. Quant has just already worked its way out of here. Like a lot of the coins are still disgustingly low. XRP, but like Quant is like it's already like yeah, nah, we're good, bro. We're on our next leg up. The total 2 still on top of the 200-week moving average. You love to see it. Can't wait for ISO 20022. It's supposed to come out. When's it supposed to come out? It's like supposed to come out in like a couple, like a week. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. We are actually below this on the 12-hour. Look at that beautiful W. Triple bottom. Crazy. Wow. XLM potential for $39. Hex, if you have a chance, bro. Oh, crap. I got you for Hex. Let's look at XLM first. XLM. I don't think XLM is going to $39. I don't know who said that. I'll just give you like... I'll give you my 2025 like max. Okay. If it just wants to retrace, which is possible, you're looking at 50 cents to 55 cents. I would take profit there on XLM. The 1618, $1.25. The 2618, $2. The 3618, $2.74. And like the absolute max that it could go in 2024, 2025 is $3.33. The max. I don't think it's going to go to $39. I don't see that. Like, could it eventually go there in a decade? Yeah, maybe, but sure could, but I don't see it going there in 2025. Oh. So, yeah, there you go. There's my... I would take... This is how I would play XLM, which I have XLM. I don't have much because I like XRP better, but I would take profit at 50 cents. I would take profit at... And this is a good time to be accumulating. Like, this looks like Wyckoff selling climax. I would take profit at 50 cents. I would take profit at the all-time high of 78 cents or whatever it is. I would take profit at $1.25, $1.98, and $2.76 is where I would take the most of it. XDC is 2 cents. I can't even count how many X's that is to $2. Yeah, that's where I think XDC is going to go to. Let me look at Hex real quick, and then we'll look at XDC. Hex is like a weird one to me because we wicked down there below the June, but then like the body was above it. So I think that's good for Hex, honestly. Like, so here's the wick. It went way down there. Hopefully you scoop that up. As long as we hold here, like, this is fine for Hex. Like, Hex looks good on the RSI. On the daily, we're about to get a cross. On the 12-hour, we've already gotten it. Okay, so Hex, I like Hex. I think Richard Hart's a smart guy. He annoys the hell out of me sometimes, but when he's talking about crypto, like, he drops some gold in there, and then it's just like, it's annoying when he's talking about oh, I have the world's largest PP or whatever. It's like, oh my God, bro, like, just talk about crypto. Like, he drops like straight knowledge as far as that goes, but all his other shit is annoying. But it's a solid project to me, and especially like earning yield on your own coin. It seems so blatantly obvious with Voyager, Celsius, FTX, like all these not your keys, not your cryptos places dying. Like, Hex seems like it's pretty obvious, and it's true. Like, when was the best time to buy Hex? Well, it was before, when was the best time to buy Bitcoin? Well, it was before Satoshi gave it all away. So 236, you're looking at 13 cents. I would take profit there. I would take profit at the 382, which is 20 cents. At the 618, 33 cents. That's definitely going to be big for Hex. 2025 price prediction on Hex could go as high as $1.77. I would sell 80%. The hex that I have, I'll just say, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. I'm a guy in his basement for fun who likes to read charts. But how I will be playing this is 80% of my hex will be sold at $1.77. So XDC is 2 cents. Dude. Yeah, hopefully you guys are buying the dip. I came on here on the crash, and I was pumped. And I pretty much 90% of my USDC that I have is now in cryptocurrency. So I'm going to try to stack some more for this next little eclipse in December. Buy the dip again. But I think this December eclipse is the last dip that we're going to have. We're going to have other dips, but I mean, this is like the last, sub whatever, sub 1,000 1K Ethereum, sub $10 link, sub $100 quant, it's the last one ever. The last one ever, bro. So it's a good time to dollar cost average, in my opinion. It's always a good time to dollar cost average, but if you got some on the sidelines, it's a good time. XDC. I start ranting. Yeah, XDC looks strong, man. It looks good. It held the June. Cross to the upside. Woo! XDC looks good, man. XDC looks sweet. At 2 cents, too, you're right. At 2 cents, bro? Come on, man. Yeah, like $2. $2. I think that's where I got XDC. Oh, you got it going to $2. I have XDC going to $64. $64 or $64. 64 cents. 64 cents is where I have XTC. Hey, if you're going to hold it to $2, just promise me, my friend, you'll take a nice little 20% at least at 64 cents. Just do that. Do that, and that'll be Gucci. But, it could go to $2. Anything's possible. But just take you a little 20% at 63 cents, 62 cents. Nothing too crazy, just enough to secure a bag, right? Always secure a bag. So let's say you accumulate. Woo. Bro, even to the 236, that's crazy. Even to the all-time high right now, XDC. Just the all-time high, bro. 666% to the upside. 678% to the upside. Just to the all-time high. New to your channel, also new about the eclipse. Okay. All right, so let me explain to you about the eclipses and why I had my thesis on this. Okay. We are in what is called a Shemitah. Okay, and I've been saying this for months. Months and months and months. We are in what is called a Shemitah. And the Shemitah is, so the Sabbath is the 7th day, right? The Shemitah is the 7th year. And I'm not trying to convert you to any whatever. But in the financial world, this is a huge deal. Okay, so here are some prior Shemitahs just in the last turn of the century, in the 20th century. So 2001, the dot-com bubble busted. That was a Shemitah. 9/11, that was a Shemitah. 2008, the great financial crisis. That was a Shemitah. The 2015 Chinese stock market. That was a Shemitah. And now we are in a Shemitah yet again. Every time this happens, not only are we in a Shemitah, but we're in a Jubilee Shemitah, which is this 7/7. The last time that happened was in 1971. Richard Nixon took the U.S. dollar off the gold standard. So big things happen in the financial market, okay? And the culminating event of these Shemitahs, the big giant thing that typically happens is on the Q4 AKA right now we're in quarter 4, and in December we will be in quarter 4. The lunar eclipse is typically almost always a flash crash to the bottom. Whether it's real estate, whether it's gold, silver, the stock market, or now in cryptocurrency, it does not matter. The Q4 lunar eclipse is almost always the bottom. Okay? So I'm not trying to convert you to whatever. I'm just saying what the charts have showed over history. Okay? I resonate with what you are saying. It's because it's true, man. I'm not here to be, whatever, but it's true. And also, just like, if you just let's look at Bitcoin, right? Let's just look at Bitcoin. Just the regular old moon, okay? There's nothing regular about the moon, but let's just look at the moon. What it is. So you go over here to indicators. Why is the moon an indicator? Why is the moon an indicator? Well, it's because there's some merit to it. It wouldn't be here if there wasn't any merit, okay? Now, what this is not, look at this. What this is not like, oh, on this day, typically. What this is like, oh, on this day, on this hour, because of this, it's going to be at this price. No, that's not what it is. But what it is, however, is the full moons are typically bearish energy. And typically it's like plus or minus 4 or 5 days. It's a window of energy and the markets become bearish. This is not only true in crypto, but this is true in the NASDAQ, the S&P 500. The full moons are typically, not always, but typically bearish energy. Sometimes it's sideways. If it's in a crazy bull, crazy rise, it could be sideways. It could be like a little bit down. It could be a little bit up. But typically, about 80% of the time, it's an energy of a bearish energy because full moons represent letting go, releasing. And you can believe it or not, but like if you go to a nursing home right now, go to a nursing home, ask a nurse if they know. Go to a prison, ask the prison guards if they know when it's a full moon, and I guarantee you that they do. And that's all that money really is. Money is not real, my friends. There is nothing real about money. If I give you $20 right now, if I cash app you $20 right now, and you get it, nothing actually happened. It's just a number that we agree exists, okay? But it's not real. It's not backed by anything. But what money really is, it's a measurement of energy. And so the full moon is energy, and the new moon is typically bullish energy. And if you look at the charts, it plays this out over and over and over again. Over and over and over and over again. It has played this out. And so you have to have an open mind with it, but it can guide you in a way that during this time, during this window, this is typically going to be, it can give you a bias of a trend. And that is enough to make money in reality. Now, it's not like, oh, the full moon's today, I'm going to short. At the new moon's today, I'm going to long. You can't do that. But it's an energy of a trend of a direction is what it is. And you have to be open-minded about it. It's not like, oh, it's going to go up 20%. It's nothing like that. It's just an energy. It's a window of energy is how it is. Do you see a prolonged bear market? It's 100% possible, dude. I definitely see a prolonged bear market for Bitcoin. That is almost undeniable at this point. Unless something crazy happens in the next week or a month at the most, Bitcoin to me looks like it's in a prolonged bear market on the Elliott wave. This to me is where Bitcoin has been at. This 5 wave is right here. And the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is from the beginning until the 5th wave of right here. And this is the A correction. So we have the A correction. Maybe it goes a little bit lower. And we'll probably retrace to the B. And the B could very well be, the B could be the entirety of the next bull run. Of the next bull run could be this B wave up to like 40,000. That could be the entire next bull market for Bitcoin. And then a C wave down. That's where I see Bitcoin going. Now, I don't see the rest of the market going like that. But they've always moved together. So one thing is for certain, something is different. Either it's different that the 200-week moving average does not matter anymore. That is different. Or it's different that Bitcoin won't be the leader. So something is different. We are in uncharted territory. So yes, I think it is highly probable that Bitcoin has a prolonged bear market. Now Ethereum looks like it's in a super cycle to me. XRP looks like a super cycle. Quant looks like a super cycle. BNB looks like a super cycle. But Bitcoin, it seems more likely to me that it's just going to retrace and not make a new all-time high. But yeah, man, like as far as the moon, the sun, there is something to it. For sure. For sure. Hey, if you guys are new here, please subscribe to the channel. My camera's about to go off, so I'm going to just take that as my cue. We've been online here for about an hour. If you guys want my exact portfolio, access to that, I have percentages on my Patreon with exclusive content. Check that out. If you want me to do an exact portfolio review, that is a tier in the Patreon. If not, show support, show love. I'll be live streaming tomorrow. Subscribe to the channel. Check me out on TikTok. Check me out on Instagram. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for stopping by. Peace, love, prosperity. God first.